what's up everybody? Kenta here, and today I want to walk you through how to add captions to your LinkedIn stories. First of all, what the heck are LinkedIn stories? LinkedIn stories are relatively new. It's exactly like Instagram stories, where when you go onto your LinkedIn profile on mobile, and you'll see my mobile here reflected on the screen here, you can see right here at the very top your stories. And the way to create stories is, if you're familiar with something like Instagram stories or TikTok or Snapchat, it's quite simple. You just click your icon where the plus is, and then it brings up your camera. From here, you just make a little story for yourself. Use this as an opportunity to give people behind the scenes of your company, or maybe even promote a webinar that is coming up. So maybe I'll do something like that. Hey, what's up everybody? I'm making a video with Milk, and there's gonna be some cool content coming out, so make sure that you follow the YouTube channel, make sure that you're checking in with the LinkedIn. So it's as easy as that, and once I have that, of course I can just go into share stories, or I come here, tap to the far, and I can add some level of captions. Check me out on Milk video YouTube, something like that. You can style it how you want, and then you could also add stickers, mentions, enable location, things like that, little stickers, things to make it a little bit more interesting. But the thing that's missing here, of course, is captions. And maybe that's something that you want to leverage, because when people are checking out your stories at work or in transit, they might not always be listening. So you might already be familiar with the power of having engaging captions, right? If I were to just go ahead and do this, I just share story, and I've done that, and it'll come out. And as you can notice, not a lot of people in my personal network are using stories. I've seen people like Gary Vee and some other kind of more well-known personal brands and CEOs do it. So I do think this is a massive opportunity for a lot of us to get on it, just because there's that real estate that is up there that nobody is using. So if you are one of the few people that are using it right now, you're gonna get a lot of leverage in terms of attention. So let's get back to captioning. So how do we then go and caption our LinkedIn stories? In this case, we can't do it directly in the app. So the first thing to do then is to, of course, create a video on your phone. So let me just plug myself out here so I can do that. I'm gonna make a video here right on my phone, just with my camera. Quick video, let's say something like, oops. Hey everybody, check me out on Milk Video. I'm working with them to help share some tips on how to caption and create beautiful online content for your business. So once I have that video on my phone, I'm just gonna go ahead and airdrop it over to myself. Here we are. Okay, so once I have the video here, right here on my desktop, I am gonna go to a tool called Milk Video. So Milk is a really great tool in helping automatically caption any video, but specifically they are focused around webinars, online trainings, and I'm going to show you exactly why they're so good at what they do. Let me make myself small here. So first thing, once you have an account and you open up, is they bring you out to this dashboard here. And then from here, I'm just going to drag and drop my video. It'll upload, and in the process of uploading the video, it's going to take a little bit of time to also transcribe, and I'll show you here. So my file is uploaded, and it's going to actually transcribe automatically what I said in the video, which is perfect because we want to actually take that and create captions. All right, so now the captions have shown up here. And as you can see, as I scroll over, it shows you exactly which part of the video I'm going to be able to turn into a clip. And this is really cool because you can just grab the part that you want to actually use as the clip through the actual text. So I'm going to go ahead and click C, or clip section here. And what you'll notice is on the left side where I have clipped that video, I'm going to go ahead and do create as video, preview and download. And then it's going to take me over here to my canvas area. And as you can see here, I have a vertical video, which I'm going to want to actually have be vertical because it is for LinkedIn stories. So in order to edit all of this, I'm going to first come over to brand. Then I'm going to click over here and I'm going to adjust the width and the height. So for LinkedIn, it's actually going to be 1080 to 1920. So that's the vertical ratio that we want. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my text. I'm going to put it down here. This is the caption that we talked about. I'm going to, of course, want to make this a little bit bigger. You can adjust how you want it to look there. You can even adjust the text font if you want. So maybe I'll do something like that. And then, of course, I have the video here that I need to get to fit. So how do I do that? I can actually just go ahead and click that and do the same thing, 1080 by 1920. So if you want your video to actually take on the whole screen, the whole width of the canvas, I would just do it this way. And then we, of course, want to make sure that the captions are on top. So you can come over to the layers and just make sure that the caption layer is on top. Right now, you can see that it's actually quite hard to see the caption here. So if you wanted to change the colors, you could. So inactive fill is the color that it is when it's not in highlight, and then active fill is what it is when it is in highlight. So if you wanted to keep it white, you could do that. If you wanted to make it bright red, as I often do in these videos, you could do that, and boom.
Hey everybody, check me out on MILF Video. I'm working with them to help share.
And that's it. So now I have a video. It's quite easy. I just took it from my phone, put it into the Milk Video, added captions really quickly, adjusted it, styled it however one wanted. And look, if you wanted to even go a bit crazier and add a logo here, you could. You just go to Upload Media and you can literally add any image or extra video on top of it. So I actually have an image here. Oh, that's a face of me. Here we go. Let's see, which one is that? There we go. So I just go insert canvas. That's a logo for Milk Video that I had actually pulled a while ago. So if I wanted to even add this as a custom sticker for my LinkedIn video, I could do that. And now it'll look something like this.
Hey everybody, check me out on MILF Video.
Check that out. That's pretty fun. So once this is already good and go, you can go to save and share. It'll say export time's about a minute. Everything's good here, and then it'll send you an email, so you don't need to sit around and wait for it to export and download. Just go ahead and start exporting. It'll show you that it's exporting, and of course, again, it'll email you when it's done. Once it's all done and ready, you're going to come over here to downloads. And you're going to basically see right now that this hasn't downloaded quite yet, or isn't ready to download quite yet. But once it's ready, it's going to show up a little bit like this. So let's wait for it to be fully ready, and then we'll move forward. All right, so now that everything is good to go, I'm going to come over back into downloads. I'm going to click on this footage. I'm going to go ahead and click download. And then depending on your browser, it might download right away, or it's going to create a new tab. So it's easy to just go here, save video as, and then I'm going to save it onto my desktop here. Save. Nice and easy. All right. So from here, I'm going to go back to my desktop. And again, now I have this stories that I can put on LinkedIn. Honestly, I could also put it to Instagram videos or wherever else I want to put it. From here, I'm just going to send it back to my phone so then I can upload it onto LinkedIn. And I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, so I'm back here on my phone. I'm going to go to LinkedIn. Let's go back to my home. Oh, you can see actually while I was making this video, TNW posted a story. So I'm going to go back to plus here to stories. And then from here, I'm going to click new story. And instead of creating a story directly from my phone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the left side here and click to get videos that are already stored into my phone. You can see this top one to the left is the one that I had created earlier with the captions and everything like that. From here, all I have to do now is just share stories. And that's it. So that's how I would personally take a video and create a LinkedIn stories with captions. Again, let's do a recap. Take a video on your phone, whether it's an iPhone or an Android phone, whatever. Put it back into the computer, get on Milk Video, quickly edit the video, and then just export it back onto your phone, and then go to the images that you've saved on your phone, and you can just upload directly from there onto your story, and that's it. So now I have my phone, it's so many me's on here right now, but now I have my captioned video on LinkedIn Stories. So good luck. If you have any other questions, let us know.